summer light. Curtains sway gently by the window, and you're sleeping. Tender wind dancing on my skin makes me stay in bed a little longer to hear you breathing.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Trent, and I live, travel, and game out of the back of this insane gaming camper van, and I am currently slowly on my way up to Alaska. And in today's cozy episode, my travels have led me to the beautiful state of Minnesota, and I am right on the perimeter of Lake Superior. And man, this place is beautiful. It kind of feels like a mini Alaska a little bit. The nature looks and feels kind of similar. The wildlife is rampant. A fox came up to my camp yesterday, and there's tons of moose here. And there's even tons of fisheries here because of Lake Superior. And finally getting to see Lake Superior in person is really crazy because it is the largest freshwater lake in the world, and we're going to be driving around it today, and just being on the edge of it just feels crazy because it really feels like you're driving on the coast despite us being very much inland. It's really bizarre, but as usual, I'm starting my morning off with a nice cup of coffee out of my cozy mug, and Millie and I are about to hit the road and see where today's adventures lead us. Don't have a plan, but I get the feeling it's gonna be a good day. All right, guys, I've been driving for about an hour now. We are very close to the Canada border, and I'm getting really hungry, especially driving next to Lake Superior. All I can think about is sinking my teeth into some fresh, juicy fish. So I'm gonna try and find a place to stop for lunch, grab a bite to eat, take a little break from driving, and also figure out where I'm heading next, because honestly, I'm kind of just aimlessly driving. Looks like I'm gonna have to parallel park this massive van. Let's see how this goes. Boom, nailed it. Shout out to my 360-degree camera system on the van. That made that so much easier. Well, this is kind of neat. This little town here called Grand Marais, I believe that's how you pronounce it, feels like a seaside coastal town, but of course it's not. It's just a little town sitting on the edge of a lake. A very big one, that is. And there's a spot right here called the Fisherman's Daughter that sells fresh fish and chips caught directly in Lake Superior. I'm excited to try this out. Hi there. Could I do the fish and chips?
Yeah, which fish would you like?
Let's do the walleye. Thank you. Oh, I am so ready to eat this. This looks incredible. Guys, I got me some fried walleye, which is a fish I've never had before. I'm a little bummed though, because it's actually not fresh caught out of Lake Superior because it's actually out of season right now, but it is wild caught in Canada, so it's as fresh as I can get right now, and I'm okay with that. Wow, that is good. Exactly what my body wanted. That was good. I hit the spot, guys, but it's turning out to be a pretty beautiful day, so I think I'm gonna grab Millie and take her on a little walk around the town before we hit the road again. Oh, Millie, you came out here with me? Oh, she's scared. Millie is a little afraid of docks. She's so nervous right now. Look how clear this water is. This is insane. And this is a beautiful vantage point of the town here. Wow, what a gorgeous day. Good girl. Okay, load up. All right, that was a nice little break from the drive, but it's time to hit the road again. And I'm thinking about going up this road called Gunflint Trail. Apparently it's this pretty scenic drive that takes you along the border of Canada and Minnesota, and it's really pretty. So I'm gonna try to find camp there for the night, but before I head that way, I'm gonna open up my app, OnX Off-Road, who is actually sponsoring this video. But before you guys lose interest, let me tell you guys, this app is the #1 app that I use while living and traveling in a van. And it's for a good reason, so just hear me out for a second. But OnX Off-Road is an app that's primarily geared more towards taking your vehicle off-road or snowmobiling, things like that, which honestly I don't do that much of. But with this app, you get access to so many different off-roading trail maps all around the United States. But to be completely honest, the main reason I use this app every day is for the dispersed camping feature. And basically all that is just this overlay that you can toggle on and off the map that shows you all of the roads within US Forest Service land that you are legally allowed to camp on. And what makes this app even better is the fact that you can toggle on cell phone coverage overlays on the map. So if you're worried about losing signal, if you go out too far into nature, all you have to do is go into the app, toggle on your cell phone provider, and it shows you exactly where your coverage reaches, so you can make sure you're camping where you have good solid service just in case there's an emergency, or if you want to doom scroll. It's up to you. And if you're caravanning or on the trail with a bunch of friends and you want to keep track of each other's location, well, there is a location sharing feature built into the app. And as long as you guys have cell service, you can see exactly where everyone is on the map. I literally could sit here all day long talking about all of the cool, unique features that this app offers. But honestly, you just need to download it and try it yourself. And I've actually got a link in the description of this video that you can click right now to download the app and get a 7-day free trial. And if you end up just loving it as much as I do and you want to upgrade, make sure to use my discount code TrentTheTraveler at checkout, because you'll actually get 20% off the premium or the elite membership. But with that being said, I'm actually going to use the app to figure out where I'm headed off to. As I said, I am planning on following the Gunflint Trail, which is actually this white line that follows all the way up here. And I'm thinking about camping off one of these Forest Service roads right at the end of the trail. Yeah, I think that seems like a good spot. Let's go drive down there, scope it out, and see what we find. You ready, Millie? Let's do this. Well, guys, I'm actually struggling to find camp for the night. And it's not because there aren't places, but because I completely didn't think about the fact that a lot of the unpaved roads, unmaintained roads are, well, unmaintained. And they are not plowed. And a lot of these forest roads are pretty snowpacked. And I found this road here and I got really excited about it because it seems like a majority of the snow had been cleared off, but I got about halfway to what would be a beautiful lake down this way and the snow has continued. And you might be thinking, well, why don't you just drive on it? You got four-wheel drive, a high clearance and great tires. And sure, that all sounds good on paper, but the problem is that this snow is pretty thick. I drove on it a few feet and I already dug in pretty far. And that's just at the beginning of the snow. So if I keep going, who knows how deep it gets. And the last thing I want to do is drive too far down here and then bottom out because the snow is just so deep. And once I bottom out in this van, it's game over. Oh my gosh, it looks like someone did that exact thing right here. Check it out. Look at these ruts where their tires were sitting. Oh my gosh, see what I'm talking about? Yeah, the tires were sitting right here and they tried to use sticks to gain traction to get out of here. But yeah, I don't want this happening to me. And this is a great road for this exact thing to happen, obviously. But you know, to be honest, it's not the end of the world because this is an old forest road. I might honestly just camp right here for the night. Billy, you wanna go on a walk? Check it out. Here's another spot where someone else bottomed out. However, this one looks like it was a long time ago. Oh yeah. I do not have the proper attire for this. Millie, might be time to turn around. What do you think? What the heck? I think something's going wrong with my Starlink. I do not have any internet right now, which is not normal. My Starlink Mini, which is what I've been using lately, just sort of sits on my dash, and right now it's got a pretty clear view of the sky. So it's kind of strange that I don't have internet right now. Maybe there's just an outage, but the only way to find out is to set up my other Starlink dish. Whew, that temperature is dropping. It's time to turn the heater on. Bingo, baby! We got internet now. Okay, yeah, we definitely have internet thanks to my secondary Starlink dish, but my Starlink Mini is not coming online still, which is a little concerning, and that basically means that there's not an outage, and it is my dish. So I'll have to figure that out, but we've got internet, so that's good. And you guys are probably wondering why I even have two Starlink dishes in the first place, and it's for situations like this. Sometimes this happens, and because I work on the road, I kind of need to have internet. But also, I found out that you can actually bond multiple Starlink signals together to create an even stronger internet signal. And I have been using that to my advantage lately because I have been live streaming me hanging out in the van, gaming on my PC in really remote places over on my second channel, which you guys should follow. Go subscribe over there because I'm actually going to start live streaming once a week now that I have this ability. And I'm going to be live streaming my entire trip all the way up to Alaska, and it's going to be such a cool experience. And the live streams are neat because it's like a more raw interaction. You guys get to directly interact with me, ask me questions, hang out with me. And my ultimate goal when I go to Alaska is to go all the way up to the Arctic, as far north as I can go, where there's 24 hours of sunlight, and I want to live stream during the midnight sun, the summer solstice, where again, there's 24 hours of daylight, and I want to live stream for that whole 24 hours and share that experience with you guys because it's such a bizarre experience. I mean, it'll be like 3 a.m. and the sun is up and it's bright and sunshiny and it's just wild to experience. And I'm going to be doing all of that over on my second channel, Trent the Traveler 2. I'll have a link in the description of this video, but go subscribe over there. Go watch the live streams. They're really fun. They're really cozy. And again, just super raw. But yeah, all that just to say, that's why I have two Starlink dishes, and I'm having a lot of fun live streaming. I cannot wait to stream in the Arctic. That's going to be fun. Alright guys, it's dinner time and I really do not feel like cooking tonight. So I'm going to whip up a wrap of sorts that I don't have to cook, and this looks a little gross, but I've got this rotisserie chicken that I've just been picking at and making these little wraps and snacking on. I'm gonna make me a little sriracha cream sauce to put on top with some jalapenos and some spinach. Can you tell I'm trying to eat at least somewhat healthier? It's long overdue. Man, that's good. All right, guys, dinner is served, and boy, that was easy to make, and it didn't dirty a bunch of dishes, which is exactly what I was trying not to do. And this looks great. I'm excited to sink my teeth into this. I've been making these little wraps the past couple days. Rotisserie chicken is amazing. It's so versatile, and it's just delicious as is. You can just buy a rotisserie chicken for like $6, and you got cooked meat for days that you can make wraps with or whatever you want. Let's dive into this. See how it is. That's so much better than the last time I made it. But guys, you know the drill. I'm gonna eat my food, watch one of my favorite YouTubers, the Y-Files, and just hang out in the back of the van until I get sleepy. Good morning, Millie. Well, good morning, everyone. Last night, I slept great despite being on a slight incline here. This is my first time ever sleeping directly in the middle of a road. And I was a little bit nervous about that, someone pulling up behind me, but no one did. But I am about to go ahead and hit the road myself because it's time to keep trekking on. As you guys know, I am on my way up to Alaska, and I'm so done driving 8-10-hour days. So I'm taking my time here, doing like an hour or two every day, moving a spot every night, and it's been working out. I kind of like this pace a lot more. Oh, yikes. I didn't think about the fact that I'm gonna have to back out this entire road because I can't turn around here. This is gonna be fun. We did it. We successfully backed out of this road. It took me about 10 minutes, but we did it without bumping into the snowbank, which is great. But now it's time to continue hitting the road and get to going. Yeehaw.